new day is dawning, but the vibe is feeling old. Kersey's looking sickly green, and Loki's feeling cold. Agwe's at the tiller, and Simedee's got the rum. It's a Caribbean cruise where the tourists all look glum. We're skipping all the beaches and the fancy island scene to do a little lifting for the lows.
The newly hatched sativa has crawled out of her chrysalis, or maybe cocoon. We don't know yet, and she might be a moth. The trades have her scudding on a broad reach along the south coast of Jamaica for her meeting with Agwe and Baron Samedi. The two lower are hanging out at a beach bar in NEGRIL, swilling 151 rum laced with habanero peppers and stuffing their faces with jerk goat. Well, it is Jamaica after all. Being too drunk and lazy to use their magic to monitor the sativas, they are expecting a diesel exhaust belching trawler, not a graceful old gaffer. The sativa heaves to, rounds up into the wind, and drops her shiny new spade anchor. The two lower gaze with admiration as a dory is lowered from the stern davits into the aquamarine blue Caribbean water and begins rowing to the beach. A dilapidated beach bar at the high tide mark of NEGRIL. The air smells of pimento wood smoke, overproof rum, and the ozone of a passing reef shower. Agwe, Lord of the Sea, and Baron Samedi, Lord of the Dead, lounge at a driftwood table. Samedi is wearing a dusty top hat and a tuxedo jacket with no shirt, squinting through a pair of spectacles with one cracked lens, hinting at the horizon.
I say, Samedi, that really looks like Loki and Kersey in that dory. I know you're missing a lens in those anti-ojos of yours, but I also know you'll recognize one of your own vampires. Is that not Kersey out there?
Baron Samedi grumbles, adjusts his hat, removes his cigar, and takes a long pull of 151 laced with habanero peppers.
My eyes are for the grave, Agwe, not the glare of the water. But that scent, copper and O-negative. Yes, it's definitely old Kersey, but he's in a dory made of cedar and white oak. Where is the steel beast? Where is the black smoke and the vibration that makes my teeth ache?
Agwe laughing.
The Swan has arrived, Baron. Look at her. She's a classic Alden. John O'Boston himself couldn't have carved a cleaner entry. Loki has traded his engines for the trades.
The dory kisses the sand. Loki jumps out, looking every bit the Norse god in a sarong, followed by Kersey, who is carrying a black parasol to shield his pasty vampire skin from the Jamaican sun. Loki, approaching the table.
You two look like you've been through a hurricane of your own making.
Baron Samedi sneering.
You look soft. Where is the rust? I liked the rust. It smelled of decay. This ship you're sailing now, it smells of life. It's disgusting.
Kersey closing his umbrella.
It's called rebirth, Baron. You should try it sometime, though I suppose it would put you out of a job.
Sailing down to Haiti to disturb the Black King's bones. We leave our lives behind us and forsake our comfort zones. We'll commit a crime of sacrilege, shine light upon the gloom as we're tearing off the coffin lid into Saint's sacred tomb. It is the best of times. If you're the lower of the dead, it is the worst of times for the lads in over their head.
Enough pleasantries. Loki, the metamorphosis is stunning. The Loas and the Aesir didn't just give you a ride home for Olav. They gave you a weapon, a silent one.
Which is why I want to know why you dragged us to NEGRIL with such urgency. We almost lost the rig in that squall. Why the rush?
His expression turns bone cold. He leans forward, the habanero peppers on his breath visible as a faint mist.
Because Marie Laveau has a hunger, Viking, and she doesn't like to wait.
The Voodoo Queen. What does she want with a Norseman and a vampire on a wooden schooner?
She wants you to get your butts to Haiti, not Port-au-Prince, the real Haiti, the one that breathes under the soil. She needs you to raid the tomb of Pierre Toussaint de Louverture.
Kersey's eyes widen.
Toussaint, the Haitian king, the leader of the revolution? Baron, that tomb is hallowed ground, even for me.
Kersey checks compass while old Loki checks the locks, while Sandy is dancing It's a matter of perspective, says the Baron with a grin. One man's sacred relic is another's ticket in. The shovels hit the limestone with a dry and dusty crack. There's no use looking sideways and no use in looking back. The ghost of Toussaint watches from the rafters in the night, as Loki tries to keep his shaky focus on the fights. Is it larceny or legacy? Poor Kersey starts to groan as he wraps the dusty car pile in a shroud to take it home.
Inside that tomb is a metacarpal bone, a wrist bone from the hand that held the first torch of freedom. Marie needs that holy relic to anchor a powerful and dangerous new spell, one that will keep the portals open when the great storm comes.
And that's not all. Just one more small thing. In the hills above the tomb grows the rare herb, the ghost pepper vine. It only grows where blood has been spilled in the name of liberty. It is the only thing that can stabilize the southern pine schooner you're so proud of. Without it, the wood will eventually rot from the magic.
Saying you want me to commit grave robbery and herbalism in the shrine of the memory of the Haitian Revolution. That will surely resurrect the ghost of Papa Doc. Not Papa Legba Agwe, Papa Doc.
Oh, don't be so dramatic, Loki. You've survived Asgardian wars and Caribbean squalls. You'll doubtless survive Ragnarok. What's a little stroll through a tomb and a mountain garden? Besides, the Sativa is a ghost ship now. No radar will see you, no engine will hear you. Your demon in the bilge will be as quiet as a church mouse. You can glide into the harbor like a whisper.
And what happens if we refuse?
Baram Samedi reaches out and taps Kersey's forehead with a skeletal finger.
Then the Sativa returns back into a tin can. And this time, she won't be on her beam ends. She'll be on the bottom. And I'll be there to welcome you to my counting house. Because you will return to vampire hell. And even Nippy will not be able to unstake you this time.
Haiti it is then, but I have a price. Name it. I want the charts for the undercurrents, the ones that lead past the barrier. If I'm going to rob a hero's grave, I want the keys to the kingdom.
Deal? Get the bone, get the herbs, and don't let the girls on the throat halyard get lazy. The lowers are watching.
A finger bone from a revolutionary hero, a vine that grows on blood, and a Norse god and a vampire caught between the Queen of Voodoo and the Lord of the Dead. Will the Sativa's new wings be enough to carry them into the heart of Haiti, or is Loki leading his crew into a trap that even the All-Father couldn't predict? Visit the Epic Saga Explorers YouTube channel to see the Dory land in NEGRIL, and stay tuned for the Haitian Haunting, coming May 13th. The Wood remembers, do you?
Yes, we're sailing down to Haiti to disturb the Black King's bones. We leave our lives behind us and forsake our comfort zones. We'll commit a crime of sacrilege, shine light upon the gloom, as we're tearing off the coffin lid in Toussaint's sacred tomb. It is the best of times. If you're the lower of the dead, it is the worst of times for the lads in over their head. Dig it up, boys. Watch the shadows. New day, same problems.